So we're shooting the 90D with the Tokina 11-16 and it's at 11mm right now. No stabilisation, so I'm just having a look to see what this will look like, if it's acceptable for like doing a vlog, sort of like this. My arm's kind of out and my elbow's bent a bit, so it's not too uncomfortable. But yeah, that's what this looks like. So we'll switch over to standard stabilisation and see how that looks. So this is standard stabilisation. It's cropped in a bit more, obviously, but from this view, it doesn't actually look too bad. Like, I could picture myself holding this. I could even bring it sort of closer in, but maybe, yeah, so from here it looks a bit more stable, but until I look on a bigger screen, I probably won't know. So this is just standard stabilisation, and that's what it looks like when you're walking. So we'll put it on enhanced, and then we'll have a look. So this is enhanced stabilisation, and it's cropped in quite a bit more. So this is kind of like shooting maybe on the Sigma 18-35 at like 18mm. But yeah, I'm just walking a pretty general pace. Yeah, that's what this looks like. So obviously you're not going to always just be filming yourself. So I'm going to do a bit of a walking test at 11mm with the stabilisation off. And I'm kind of walking carefully. I'll turn around, and this will be me walking regularly. So this is regular walking, no stabilisation at 11mm. And again, this will be very careful walking, so we'll see how that looks. This is the stabilisation turned on, and I'm just carefully walking. This is at 11mm. Is it usable? And now we'll do general walking with standard stabilisation. We'll turn around and we'll do very careful walking. From here, it doesn't look too bad, but as I've already said, you can't really tell from these tiny screens. And this is enhanced stabilisation. So I'm just doing kind of a careful walk. This looks a lot more smoother, as you would expect. And this is general walking, enhanced stabilisation. It looks like it's shifting a bit back and forth as it does when you have too much stabilisation on. And we'll do very careful walking. Is it usable? Let me know. So obviously you're not always going to be using this for like a vlogging setup. You're going to sometimes be sitting down and talking to the camera. So this is what it looks like at 11mm, and the camera's about 2 meters away from me. So it might look a bit funny being 11mm because of the wide angle, so there might be a bit of distortion going on. But obviously we're not going to see until I review it in the edit. I'll switch over to 16mm and we'll see how that looks. So this is at 16mm, kind of the same distance away, maybe 20 centimeters a bit further, and you can still see my whole head down to my shoes. This should look a bit less distorted because it is at 16. Generally they say our eyes see at about 50mm, so that's the sort of compression you get with a 50mm lens, but unfortunately with that you have to have the tripod a bit further away. So for like intimate, close sort of setups, sometimes it's not always the best if you want like a wide shot, if we're talking about nature or something like that. But yeah, this is what this looks like. So that's all the testing I could sort of do. If you have any other questions or any other tests you want me to do, just leave them in the comments below and I'll go out and I'll shoot them, and then that way you guys can decide whether or not it's suitable for you. So yeah, I think I'm done and I'll see you guys next time.